Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of me and Rex's 1.18 survival series. So this was going to be a normal video unlike the last one, but I forgot to record my mic, so instead it's going to be a 5-minute recap. So is that okay? Okay, good. Anyway, this is how the house actually looks. I didn't play with any ray tracing this time, but if you'd like me to play with ray tracing for the next episode, then let me know with the comments. I probably will. Anyway, now that I could see everything, I looked around the house and I was like, oh my god, there's a grove biome. That's one of the new 1.18 mountain biomes. I was excited. I wanted to see farther than that, so I upped my render distance to like 50 chunks because I have a really good PC. But since there were so many houses, I couldn't see past them, so I just went ahead and lowered it back down. I then decided that I needed to make a map because I do that a lot. And I got some redstone because you need that, and then I went to get some iron. But then on my way, we made a shocking discovery. John was back. Anyway, here's me doing some clutch crafting. Wow, look at me go. Also, don't worry about the John thing because Rex took care of it. And I handled the rest. So I then went to get some iron, and then I found this. Seagrass on air, which I've seen many times before but never in 1.18, so I was happy to see it. It brought back a lot of old memories. So then I went looking for a cave, which was easy because there's one right there. By the way, if you guys remember Battle for a Honey Jar, that object show I'm working on, the next episode is out, so please go check it out. If you like object shows, you'll definitely like this one, link in the description. So yeah, go look at it and please vote. Anyway, after that I mined some coal apparently, and I went exploring in the caves. It was pretty interesting. Oh wow, yes, nice, and I found a dripstone cave, which was also cool. I also mined some copper because that's common in dripstone caves that we might have needed. I also got some iron and more coal. I even got some dripstone because Rex said we could get it, so I went ahead and got 3 stacks. But it was a little scary because, yeah, I could have died. Eventually I just gave up and decided to jump down. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die, but I clutched it. So, yo, I made it down alive, yay. Then I spotted some gold, so I decided to mine that up too. But then there I was looking for iron, and then I found a large iron vein, so that was cool. Here are the coordinates, you guys have the seed. Anyway, I mined the large iron vein, got a large iron block, which was nice. I got some redstone as well, and more dripstone. But then I found more glow squid, and then somehow I found this in my inventory. Weird. Anyway, I climbed back up and got a little more dripstone, and then as soon as I had 3 stacks, I found a way up, and I went up. And apparently when I came back, there was a traveling trader, so I didn't kill it, but I killed its llamas. So that's the thing, everyone kills a traveling trader, but I don't. I kill the llamas, because you never know when a traveling trader with its trades might come in handy. So next time you see a traveling trader, don't kill it, kill its llamas. But also, I found out what Rex does while I'm gone. I found a bunch of John and John's friends. I was literally surrounded by them and I was panicking and everything. I had to do what had to be done. I got rid of every single one of them. I then looked at the terrain again, and this time I found a jungle biome which I did not see before. Then I started making some blast furnaces, and while I waited for it to smelt, I destroyed the TV. Then I continued getting the iron ready. And while I was waiting for that, I went ahead and took out the trash. Soon I was able to get 1 blast furnace, and soon I got 2 more. And then I went ahead and made a sugarcane farm because I also needed paper for a mat. And then check this out. Basically, I tried to place a painting where there already was a painting, so it didn't let me place it. And finally, I was able to make a compass for the map, and I was also able to make some armor. Then I did a clutch where I have to pick up the water while falling. Then I did it. Then I went ahead and got a bunch of sugarcane, and it was really annoying, but I eventually got all of it and went ahead and made my map. but unfortunately that was when our 1 hour mark happened, so we decided to stop recording, so we'll have to explore it next time. But how about we end the video with you looking right into John's eyes? Goodbye.